Hey friends, welcome to Thursday night. That's my thing now. I'm going to say welcome to Thursday night. If this ever switches days, that's going to be embarrassing for me. But assuming it doesn't, I think it's going to be great. Hi everyone, how you doing? Or as the kids say, hey chat, what's up? Probably like hey chat, zup. No, not zup. Hey chat, Yanny. That sounds like a phrase that could exist. Have you ever just read through a brochure or um like a expo thing from many years ago? New Jersey Comic Expo 2017. Man, this place, that was awesome. I got to meet legendary creators. There really were some great names. And I miss being out with people and hanging out and seeing cool things. But now, well, at least we have the internet. Hi, friends. Let us do this. Let's go to Stan Lee's God Woke. Stan Lee, Fabian Nicieza, famed Fabian Nicieza. I don't know how to pronounce his name because I've only ever read it and spoken to him several times and forgotten. So yeah, not a good interviewer or editor or anything like that. But yes, and Mariano Nicieza, Fabian Nicieza. I don't know why I'm trying to go through my memory as if I heard it recently. But yes, spoken to him several times. Don't know his name. Don't know his last name. Don't know how to pronounce it. I think the internet has made it even worse for me because sometimes I'll just like @ first letter of your name, and that doesn't work in the real world. I can't just do that and say I know your letter. I know who you are by letter. Doesn't work. One of these days I got to learn my kids' names. That would probably be useful. So it's June, which of course means it's a National Safety Month. Is that right? It's the whole premise of this thing. Have we been doing it wrong? National Safety Month, June. So we're watching safety videos and like training videos and stuff, and just really hanging out in the Discord. Some of you may have noticed this is being streamed on YouTube and Twitch. I don't know why. We almost always get flagged. But it's also on our Discord. If you want to find out how to find us on all these platforms, go to Non-Productive.com /platforms. Don't do that. I think Discord for the Discord invite and probably Twitch and YouTube for the other ones. If you're watching this, you know that already. I'm stalling for time as chat gathers up. Hi, everyone. But I'm going to start with a classic, one I have not seen in many a year. Back when we used to do film festivals, and a group did like mental hygiene films and like weird films from mostly the 50s and 60s that taught you how to be an adult. This one was not about how to be. I guess this was about like how to make it to adulthood. But that was the first time I saw this famous film from 1951. It is, of course, it features a turtle. I say, of course, it features a turtle as if it would feature anything else. But it's a little creepy to watch. There was a window where it wasn't that creepy to watch. 1951 features a turtle. You guys are piecing it together. Nowadays, I feel like it's once again creepy to watch. So we are, of course, going to watch it. With very little further ado, I'm going to share the video. I don't know if I want to be on screen while this is playing or not. Is it worth it? I don't know. Yeah, maybe I will. I'll be on screen. So you get to see my beautiful reaction to this classic going back from 19 sorry, I don't know why I did the DJ voice. I'm very apologetic for everything I've been doing to you. This is a great one. It is, of course, 1951's Duck and Cover, the atomic safety propaganda film, because ducking and cover was not going to help. I mean, I guess it'd help in certain situations, but not the one they were advertising. So yeah, it was creepy. Then it became less creepy as the world got normal and like sane for like a hot second, and then now it's creepy again. So enjoy with me. This is how we do it. Yay! I can't hit play from this window. What is the point? All right, I play from this.
Dum dum dum, diddle dum dum, diddle dum dum, diddle dum
Crack
dum.
remix.
There was a turtle by the name of Bert, and the turtle was very alert. When danger threatened him, he never got hurt. He knew just what to do. He ducked and covered.
Yeah.
Duck and cover.
He did what we all must
Again.
learn to
All right.
do. You
And you
and you
and you duck and cover.
Be sure and remember what Bert the Turtle just did, friends, because every one of us must remember to do the same thing. That's what this film is all about. Duck and cover. This is an official civil defense film produced in cooperation with the Federal Civil Defense Administration and in consultation with the Safety Commission of the National Education Association.
You may be wondering why
Produced
did
by
I flop
Archer Productions Incorporated.
for this, but
Hey, Bert, come on out and meet all these nice people, please. Oh, all right. We really can't blame you. You see, Bert is a very, very careful fellow. When there's danger, this is the way he keeps from being hurt. Sometimes it even saves his life. That's why these children are practicing to duck and cover just as you do in your school. We all know the atomic bomb is very dangerous. Since it may be used against us, we must get ready for it, just as we are ready for many other dangers that are around us all the time. Fire is a danger. It can burn whole buildings if someone is careless. But we are ready for fires. We have a fine fire department to put out the fire. You have fire drills in your school, so you know what to do. Automobiles can be dangerous, too. They sometimes cause bad accidents, but we are ready. We have safety rules that car drivers and people who are walking must obey. Now, we must be ready for a new danger, the atomic bomb. First, you have to know what happens when an atomic bomb explodes. You will know when it comes. We hope it never comes, but we must get ready. It looks something like this. There is a bright flash, brighter than the sun, brighter than anything you've ever seen. If you were not ready and did not know what to do, it could hurt you in different ways. It could knock you down hard or throw you against a tree or a wall. It is such a big explosion, it can smash in buildings and knock signboards over and break windows all over town. But if you duck and cover like Bert, you will be much safer. You know how bad sunburn can feel. The atomic bomb flash could burn you worse than a terrible sunburn, especially where you're not covered. Now, you and I don't have shells to crawl into like Bert the Turtle, so we have to cover up in our own way.
There's a human
First,
with no shell.
you duck, and then you cover. And very tightly, you cover the back of your neck and your face. Duck and cover underneath a table or desk or anything else close by. In Betty's school, they are talking about the atomic bomb, too. Betty is asking her teacher, how can we tell when the atomic bomb may explode? And her teacher is explaining that there are two kinds of attack, with warning and without any warning. We think that most of the time we will be warned before the bomb explodes, so there will be time for us to get into our homes, schools, or some other safe place. Our civil defense workers and our men in uniform will do everything they can to warn us before enemy planes can bring a bomb near us. You may be in your schoolyard playing when the signal comes. That signal means to stop whatever you are doing and get to the nearest safe place fast.
This is 1951.
Always remember, The flash of an atomic bomb can come at any time,
They would come
no
through
matter where you may
airplanes.
be.
So there was a
You
chance.
might be out playing at home when the warning comes. Then be sure to get into the house fast,
And
where
if
your
you were
parents have fixed a safe
farther
place for you to go.
away from the place of impact,
If you are not
maybe
close to
ducking and
home when
covering
you hear the
will help.
warning, go to the nearest safe cover. Know where you are to go,
Like many, many,
or
many, many
ask an
miles.
older person to help you. You know the places marked with the S sign? They're safe
Shouldn't he
places
also
to
be running
go when you hear the alarm. If there is a warning, you will hear it before the bomb explodes. But sometimes, and this is very, very important, sometimes the bomb might explode without any warning. Then the first
Fellas.
thing we would know about it would be the flash. And that means duck and cover fast, wherever you are. There's no time to look around or wait. Be like Bert. When there is a flash, duck and cover, and do it fast. Here are some older boys showing what to do if the flash comes when you are not in the classroom. This is what to do if you should be in a corridor.
Look at him.
You duck and cover tight
that
against
waist.
the wall this way. Remember to keep your face and the back of your neck
See that?
covered tightly.
What are you? He's not
Try to
doing
fall
all right.
away from
Yeah.
windows or doors with glass in them.
See that?
Then, if the glass breaks and flies through the air, it won't cut you. You might be eating your lunch when the flash comes. Duck and cover under the table. Then, if the explosion makes anything in the room fall down, it can't fall on you. Getting ready means we will all have to be able to take care of ourselves. The bomb might explode when there are no grown-ups near. Paul and Patty know this, and they're always ready to take care of themselves. Here they are on their way to school on a beautiful spring day. But no matter where they go or what they do, they always try to remember what to do if the atom bomb explodes right then. It's a bomb. Duck and cover. Paul and Patty know what to do. Paul covered the back of his head so that he wouldn't be burned, and Patty covered herself with the coat she was carrying. They knew how to duck and cover. They acted right away when the flash came. If they had been at this doorway when the bomb flashed, Paul and Patty would have ducked and covered this way, like this girl. Heavy doorways are a good place to duck and cover. She will be safer, too. Here's Tony going to his Cub Scout meeting. Tony knows the bomb can explode any time of the year, day or night. He is ready for it.
Fellas.
Duck and cover. Attaboy, Tony. That flash means act fast. Tony knows that it helps to get to any kind of cover. This wall was close by, so that's where he ducked and covered. Tony knew what to do. Notice how he keeps from moving or from getting up and running? He stays down until he is sure the danger is over. The man helping Tony is a civil defense worker. His job is to help protect us when there is danger of the atomic bomb. We must obey the civil defense worker.
Obey.
We must know how to duck and cover in the school bus or in any other bus or streetcar. Duck and cover. Don't wait. Duck away from the windows fast. The glass may break and fly through the air and cut you. Sundays, holidays, vacation time, we must be ready every day, all the time, to do the right thing if the atomic bomb explodes. Duck and cover. This family knows what to do, just as your own family should. They know that even a thin cloth helps protect them. Even a newspaper can save you from a bad burn. But the most important thing of all is to duck and cover yourself, especially where your clothes do not cover you. No matter where we live, in the city or the country, we must be ready all the time for the atomic bomb. Duck and cover. That's the first thing to do, duck and cover. The next important thing to do after that is to stay covered until the danger is over. Yes, we must all get ready now so we know how to save ourselves if the atomic bomb ever explodes near us. If you do not know just what to do, ask your teacher when this film is over. Discuss what you could do in different places if a bomb explodes. Older people will help us as they always do, but there might not be any grown-ups around when the bomb explodes. Then, you're on your own.
Remember what to do, friends. Now tell me right out loud. What are you supposed to do when you see the flash?
Right. John, non-minus, if you're in the audience, if you're on Discord, and that's for everyone to watch, you can certainly stay there. But I also shared you the direct link if you want to join on camera. And if you don't, go fire yourself. All right, so yeah, that was the famous 1951 Duck and Cover. I feel like as a grown up, two things have happened to me since I originally watched this in a film festival a long ago. One of those two things is that I realize now 1951, I mean, now, yeah, sure, it was propaganda, but there's also like, it could have helped because of the yield of those bombs and the fact that you may not have been near a target city and they would have been bomber delivered as opposed to ICBM. So yeah, I guess. But on the other hand, I also think that watching these today just reminds me of the fact that kids are getting training today in school for unspeakable violent acts that could happen. And by unspeakable, I mean literally unspeakable, because if I say it, we'll probably get flagged. So, hey, that's fun. That is, I promise you, the second and last time I will bring up something really traumatic and like child focused during these streams. Those of you who have been following along, like 2 weeks ago, I ended the stream early because it was a Alan Thicke video about how to deal with your parents being divorced, and it made me sad. And now I am talking about school turtlings. We'll say that. My next thing is called A Date with Your Family. See, this isn't quite a safety video. It is much more a social, like a social guidance video, I guess. But it's my show and I can play what I want to play. And that's basically it. That's what I'm saying here. So if you don't like it, there's really not much you can do. Although I will say that it will hurt me if you tell me that you don't like it. So chat, be quiet about that. Or just lie. Lie, chat. Lie like the Dickens. Does anyone say that anymore? The Dickens? I guess I just did. Mold. All right. So this is A Date with Your Family, 1950. I don't like the way that shared. I'm gonna do this instead. Yay! So yeah, in the Discord, John, I have shared in the host Discord. I shared a link if you want to join me. If not, just enjoy.
This boy and girl coming home from school look quite content with life. And why not? They're looking forward to an important date, dinner at home with the family.
Yes! This was MST3K, I believe.
Exciting to you?
So I'm not going to try to one up them. Also, I'm not good at this, and I'm not funny. Walnuts!
Why should they feel that way about something you take so completely for granted? Well, let's see if we can find out.
I'm going to try to increase the volume.
First of all, daughter has changed from school clothes to something more festive.
Daughter.
Dressing a little makes her feel and consequently look
Nope.
more charming. Even the table takes on a special air. Mother, too, changes from her daytime clothes.
Mother!
The women of this family seem to feel that they owe it to the men of the family to look relaxed, rested, and attractive at dinner time.
Nope.
Brother is spending an hour before dinner catching up on his homework. He has plans evening. Perhaps that explains the telephone call. But he won't spend a lot of time on the phone either. When there are several members of the family to be considered, it is not a good idea for one member to monopolize the phone. And it is never good to allow telephone conversations to interfere with studies. Is it that late? Dad'll be here any minute. Better tell Mother she's needed in the kitchen. Brother notices the time and realizes that he must put things in order and clean himself up in time for dinner.
This is so unsettling.
Hello there. Junior is always in a hurry, particularly for dinner. But first, there's a cleanup job to do on this young man. Brother takes it upon himself to help share Junior's responsibility for keeping their room in good order and keeping Junior in good order, too. Punctuality is stressed in this household. By that I mean hair is combed and faces and hands scrubbed before the boys come to the table so they won't delay the meal.
Faces of death.
Now, mother and daughter put the finishing touches on the dinner. Father, too, looks forward to this date with the family. He has had a hard day at the office, and in his briefcase are some contracts which must be looked over tonight. But in the meantime, he will relax at dinner with those he loves. A simple centerpiece made from some flowers which grow in the backyard is another of daughter's contributions to the dinner. But it takes up a little too much room, so she moves it to the sideboard.
This is so upsetting.
These boys greet their dad as though they are genuinely glad to see him, as though they had really missed being away from him during the day and
But it's all
anxious
an
to
act.
talk to him.
I'm sorry, I
This
said I
is the
wasn't going to
time
do
for
this.
pleasant discussion in a thoroughly relaxed mood. They don't pick this time of the day to spring unpleasant surprises on Dad. If they have disagreeable news, they'll postpone the discussion until another time. And this is no time to dun Father for a raise in your allowance, new clothes, or argue about other financial matters. Ah, dinner time. Yes, Mother. Junior remembered to clean up.
Everyone beating that child's ass. No, I'm sorry. Shouldn't have said child's ass. Now we're going to get flagged.
Mother seats Junior. Then helps Mother to her chair as he would his best girl. Well, the dinner date has begun, and they're all happy about it.
You may be wondering what form of safety this is. And I think it's like
Many families throughout
how
the
to stay
country
safe
observe the custom
in
of saying
this
grace
particular
at dinner time.
family. Because if
It
you
is
don't
always
follow these
treated with
rules, I am
reverence
sure there was
and
like an
respect.
older brother or sister who didn't, who is not present currently, if you know what I mean.
Napkins on the lap, the family awaits service.
Chained in the basement is
They
what I mean.
converse pleasantly while Dad serves. I said pleasantly, for that is the keynote of dinner time.
I don't mind this. Oh,
It's not only good
I
manners,
can hear your audience.
but good sense. Pleasant, unemotional conversation helps digestion. Father serves Mother first, then daughter, then the boys. Don't worry, fellas, you won't get left. Help cut your meat, Junior? Of course. By example, older children can teach younger ones good table manners.
It's human. Again,
No one starts eating until Father has served himself. Always wait for the hostess, in this case Mother, to begin eating before you start. Let Father and Mother guide the conversational trend if they desire. After all, they made all this possible and may
by
want to talk over
birthing
their
you.
day with each other. Tell Mother how good the food is.
Even if it
This
isn't.
rates a compliment, too. It makes them want to continue pleasing you.
It stinks.
Well, all this is good general advice, but there are some specific don'ts. Maybe the family will demonstrate for us. Don't monopolize the conversation and go on and on without stopping. Nothing destroys the charm of a meal more quickly. To say that the rest of the group is bored would be a gross understatement.
I'm gonna. Nope. Nope.
We are completely uninterested in your life.
Don't discuss unpleasant topics.
I'll kill you.
such as
I'll beat the
gruesome
hell out of
sights
you.
or sounds,
Yeah, beat him, brother.
or unpleasant occurrences. This is a time of pleasure, of charm, and relaxation, remember?
Whoa.
Don't make unkind comparisons about your
Anyways,
standard of
my
living.
breasts are.
The dinner table is
They
no
just
place for
hang
discontent.
down, and I really don't want to
Stand
improv
dinner,
MST3K. It's not.
unhappy.
It's not what they do.
It's impossible not to. I'm pretty sure they did this one.
Don't insult
Oh,
your
they
brother or
absolutely-
sister with
yeah.
offensive remarks about friends. Arguments, harsh words mean tension and distress for everyone.
I once had a copy of people discussing
Do remember simply
making these films,
treat the other
like
members of your family with the same
a
respect
documentary
and
about
cordiality
what they
you would show
thought
your
when they were
most
making
treasured
it.
friend outside the family circle.
Yes, this will
does
help
not mean you should be stiff
defeat
or
the
formal.
communists.
With your own family, you can relax. Be yourself. Just be sure it's your best self. This is better. Now things are on an even keel again. Now we're ready for dessert. Most families don't have maids, so mother needs help with the serving from the kitchen. Son says mother has done enough. Watch him play butler.
By murdering the
The
host.
removal of dishes from the main course and the serving of dessert
No, that's a different
stage
kind
for
of.
the conclusion of a
Butler?
thoroughly pleasant meal.
No, murder mystery night.
Thank
See, I made
You
it more
begin to
fun.
see now
Yeah.
how a date with your family can be a truly special occasion. Do you know why brother and sister looked forward to the evening? When the dinner hour at home is treated with a certain amount of graciousness and ceremony, it can be memorable. There is no family so poor but that the evening meal can be eaten in an atmosphere of warmth and gentleness.
Actually,
There is no family so busy but that it can come together in the evening for a dinner date, which will
I
give its
assure you,
members
there are
something
very
to look
poor
back upon
families
with
out there who
happiness
cannot eat a
all
meal
their
together.
days.
All right. So I know the people who would be watching this stream will have already seen that. This is a famous, again, MST3K did it, but it is so good. I just like thinking about the team of people who had to make that and like how they got commissioned to do it. They were like, all right, so let's just be honest here. Communism is a problem. They're building nukes. Duck and cover is utter horseshit. How are we going to make sure America survives into the next millennium? I got it. Let's get these damn kids to pull out the chair for mom and pop. And like, deal is done. Let's have a martini lunch. Bang our secretaries. Have our secretaries bang us. Lots of banging. And we did it. We saved America. I love it.
Sarah Marshall did an episode about these things on You're Wrong About, and they played bits from the World of Tomorrow one with all the singing and dancing and the Kitchen of Tomorrow.
So
and
good.
It's funny, they seem to be completely unaware of it having been on Mystery Science Theater. So it was like when you're watching a child discover something that you as an adult already knew about, and you're like, yes, yeah, and then this, yeah,
no,
very
it's
nice.
terrific.
Oh no, yes, it's very, very good. But like, I've been watching that since I was a weein'.
It's really fun. Like again, seeing these back in the day when we did like film festivals and stuff. And I know they're still like these like footage festivals. In fact, I got a little clip I want to share from Found Footage Fest specifically. I think it was only 3 years ago now, but like these little beautiful things someone made a long time ago, thought would play once and never again, and now we're watching it on the internet using satellites. It's ridiculous and beautiful in its own way. I love it. So let's do one more. Actually, let's do a quick one. This is just clips from It Only Takes a Second, which is pretty famous. 1995, Federated Mutual Insurance Company put out this video. It is a safety training video.
Is this the one in New Jersey?
No, well, this is only 2 minutes long, so it's only going to be pieces of it. And I don't think this is the one that's in New Jersey. I think this is the one where you just see like a series of horrible accidents. But you know what? Let me play it. It'll speak better than anything else I can do. Let me just share my screen again, and there we go. All right, it'll be full screen in a minute, folks.
Watch out!
What? That's universe funny. Man, pro wrestler style. Oh. I mean, that
This is
kid,
just Final Destination.
I love it. That was a Wilhelm scheme.
Hey, you guys, I'm in here! Hey!
Oh my god, this is literally Final Destination.
Oh my god. Oh no. No. I think the music, I'll say that. My favorite one. It only takes a second to be safe. It's true. I mean, you could just not get blown up. That would also help. Yeah, so I love the editing on that. It's this rapid fire, insane, crazy, beautiful mess. Yeah, it's really good. So I have two things. I don't know which one I should do next. I guess I'm doing this one since the audio is playing from it. Also from our friends at the Found Footage Fest, it's going to be this gas and fuel employees training video, number 4A, making it happen. So this is a good one. And after that, I've got one I've never seen before. I'm going to play it unwatched. It's kind of a safety video, kind of a driver safety video, kind of a child endangerment video, which is, I guess, our sweet spot now. So sit back, enjoy, and just revel at this. Yep, hi-fi. Gas and fuel.
Hello, I'm Benjamin F. Logan, Corporate Communications Manager of Gas and Fuel International Oil Corporation, and I'd like to be the first to welcome you to the team. This video will cover store orientation, the basics of customer service, and our safety and security procedures. So allow me to introduce you to your crew trainer. Here's Shelly.
546 is your change. Thank you for choosing gas and fuel. Come again. Oh, hi. I'm Shelly. I'm a crew trainer here at Gas and Fuel. You're in luck. I'm expecting a new trainee any minute now.
Excuse me. I'm new here, and I was wondering where I...
You must be Chris, our new wide receiver. I'm Shelly. I'll be your coach.
Nice to meet you, Shelly. But I'm a bit confused. Coach? Wide receiver? It almost sounds like I'm a member of some sort of team.
Exactly.
Huh?
You see, Chris, here at Gas and Fuel, we are a team.
Good.
You, me, all of us are working together as a team towards a common goal, making Gas and Fuel the best international oil corporation in the world.
I see. And by making the customer happy, I'm scoring a touchdown.
Right on the money, Chris.
Hey, I'm Bill, the shift manager. You must be the rookie. See you out in the playing field.
Wow. This team metaphor really makes me feel like I belong. Say, Shelly, if I'm the wide receiver and you're the coach, who's Bill?
Probably a linebacker or something. Let's get started, shall we? Welcome to the Gas and Fuel locker room. You know, one of the first things customers notice is the way you look, your appearance. Take a look.
He looks friendly, inviting. I think I'd trust him to do a good job.
Now, look at this.
Yikes. No, thank you. I'll take my business elsewhere.
Appearance really does make a difference. So please be sure to dress and groom properly before each workday. The Gas and Fuel team uniform consists of the Gas and Fuel logo shirt, the Gas and Fuel logo hat, and last but not least, your name tag.
Wow.
Well, what do you say, Chris? You ready to go out and win this game?
Good team!
Tell me something, Chris. What do you know about customer service?
Well, as far as I can tell, it's ringing the customer through the checkout lane as fast as possible.
Whoa, Chris. Maybe that's the agenda for some gas station convenience stores, but not ours.
Really?
Really. At Gas and Fuel, we realize the customer is our number one source of profit and therefore our number one priority.
So in other words, the customer comes first.
Exactly. Without the customer, there's no Gas and Fuel. It's that simple. Look, here comes the customer now. Why don't you give it a try?
Here goes nothing.
Okay, guy, you can do this. Just remember the 4 basic steps of quality customer service. What's the first one? Oh, yeah, the greeting.
Welcome to Gas and Fuel. How are you doing today?
Great, thanks. I've got about $12 of gas on pump number 2.
Yes! Don't stop there, Chris. Now you're on to step 2, the suggestive sell.
Could I interest you in some chewing tobacco?
I don't normally chew tobacco, but what the heck, I'll take some.
Great.
Okay, now, don't forget the transaction.
That comes to $14.54.
Man, chewing tobacco used to be cheap.
$5.46 is your change.
3 steps down and 1 to go. Well, this one's easy. The departure. It's time to turn his goodbye into a goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for choosing Gas and Fuel.
Thank you.
You did it, pal. Easy as 1, 2, 3, 4.
Good work, Chris.
Wait. Thanks, Shelly. Remembering those 4 basic steps sure helped that transaction operate smoothly.
You got that right.
That's so
After
good.
a while, it'll be like
That's so
second
good.
nature, and then you won't even have to think while you're working.
I can't wait.
Let's move on. I've got something to show you.
What point did they develop telepathy?
The key is to keep an eye out for the details. Let's start with the self-serve snack station, the Gas and Fuel Cafe.
Everything looks safe here.
Not so fast, Chris. Look closer.
Aha! The microwave is running unattended.
That's right. And there's a can of paint thinner inside. Now let's move to the grocery aisle.
That's funny.
Well, I've checked every item on the shelf, and everything looks okay.
Lesson number 1, dangers aren't always found at eye level.
Figure out what year this was made.
Wow. You're right, Shelley. I didn't even notice those rusty nails.
And that takes us to lesson number 2. Always wear shoes.
I would have
got it.
Nice.
Say, Shelley, I see what you mean about dangers not always being at eye level.
You know, Chris, I think you've got the hang of it. Chris, look out.
Well, I'm getting the hang of it. Wait, I know this one. The freezer door is open.
Exactly. And if a customer weren't paying attention, they could run right into it.
Or if an infant were to crawl in and then some guy walked by and shut the door, that baby could freeze to death in 20, 30 minutes.
Uh-huh.
Or suffocate.
Yeah, I guess that too.
Shelley, I'm beginning to see that there's a lot of hidden dangers in the workplace. But once I've spotted an unsafe situation, how can I prevent an accident from happening?
It all starts with proper maintenance. At the beginning and end of each shift, take a mental survey of the store. Ask yourself, is this store as safe as it can be? Then make time to make it safer. You and your customers will be glad you did.
But the rest of it is like, yeah, it works. I don't think I've ever actually seen this all the way through.
Well, take a look. A little maintenance goes a long way toward making gas and fuel hazard-free.
That baby graduated
Chris,
from college.
let me ask you a question. Would you be willing to take a bullet in order to protect this store?
Yes. No. Shelley, I just don't know.
That's okay, Chris. I just wanted to get you thinking about our next area of training, security. Theft from shoplifters results in millions of dollars of lost revenue each year, sometimes just from this store. That's why we've stepped up our security to stop shoplifters before they start.
But how do I know who's a shoplifter and who's not?
Glad you asked. Spot potential shoplifters ahead of time by noticing characteristics like baggy clothing, a suspicious demeanor, or the color of their skin.
Oh.
So, I spot the shoplifter. Then what?
Down here, Chris. The answer's down here.
What kind of crazy training is this?
This is what kind of crazy training this is. See the red button? It alerts the police that you and the store are in danger. If you ever feel threatened by harassing customers, shoplifters, or even by your own insecurities, press the red button. The police will arrive promptly.
So, when in doubt, press the red button.
Believe it or not, even gas station convenience stores can fall victim to robbery. Now, faced with these dangerous situations, everybody wants to be a hero.
Boy, do I ever.
As you'll see in this reenactment, being a hero can have deadly consequences. Take a look.
This is it, man. It's now or never.
What time is it?
Almost 10:30.
Tell me we'd say we were going to meet him.
Midnight.
If we don't get the money, Carlos is a dead man.
What is happening?
How do we get into this mess?
Why is
I don't know, man. But I know one thing. Carlos is like a brother to me. I sure as hell not letting him get smoked for my mistake. Now let's do this.
So, John, the comedy, the best part about this is that the premise is funny, right? I get it. But, like, the elevation is how they take every joke, but, like, take it further than you think they would.
Your hands in the air, man. No funny stuff. Clear out the register. All of it.
Now, take it easy, son. Are you sure you want to do this?
What did I tell you about the funny stuff? Now hand over the money or you're going to get a bullet in your head. Come on, man. Hurry up. I think I hear the police. Don't go panicking on me, man. I told you stay cool. This is going to be quick. Now go in the back to make sure no one else is in the store.
Holy
You're gonna make it, man. You gotta make it for Carlos. Don't you go dying on me.
Imagine Jason with actual
Freeze. Still want to be a hero?
No.
Now let's look at the right way to handle the situation.
This is a robbery. Get your hands in the air. Police, drop your guns. We give up.
Remember, when in doubt,
Press the red button.
Yep.
Those are basically the
546 is your change. Thank you for choosing gas and fuel.
But they're definitely worth the background that's better than ours. I want to know more about it, and I found nothing.
Well, it looks like Chris has got the hang of things.
Complete joke.
You will
or
too in time. All it takes is a little practice. Let's review what we've learned. First of all, at Gas and Fuel, you're part of a team. Wear your Gas and Fuel team uniform with pride. Remember the 4 basic steps of quality customer service. Be aware of unsafe situations. A little maintenance can go a long way towards making gas and fuel hazard-free. Always apply sunscreen liberally. If threatened by harassing customers, shoplifters, or armed robbers, press the red button. Don't try to be a hero. There you have it. Soon you too will be making it happen. Right, guys?
Right.
Go team!
Thanks, Shelley.
It's me again.
So now you are officially part of the gas and fuel team. From here, the sky, or at least regional sales manager, is the limit. I'll be back in tape 4B. See you then.
Again, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, man. So incredibly, we have not yet had anywhere that's so if you want to no problem, but if you want elsewhere, fairly open no problem. So let's do our final thing. I want to end June. I'm going to end June. That's all I'm going with. No. I wanted to end June and Safety Month on a funny, thing that we would do ourselves if we were talented writers and creative people, instead of just watching it on a stream. But instead, since we have a little bit more time, maybe around 10 minutes, I've got that video that I have that I've never seen. I can tell you the name of it. It is called Tomorrow's Drivers, and it's a handy jam film. So, you know, public domain, mental hygiene, car culture, whatever film from 1954. And Ken Smith, not that one, says that it is a deceptively simple film working on several levels at once. It ostensibly is about one of the most interesting and important elements in driver education today. The insane K through 3 driver ed courses at Garfield Elementary School in Phoenix, Arizona, so not in New Jersey. But it's really about the older generation desperately trying to program reckless driving, i.e. rebellion, out of their kids. Throughout this film, while happy childlike music plays underneath, Jimmy S. talks about good citizenship behind the steering wheel, and courtesy and self-control and good sportsmanship and respect for the rights of others and good driving attitudes and a code of driving ethics and the need for rules and regulations at a most impressible time of life. So basically, they're trying to get people to behave, the youngins to behave. It's supposed to be bonkers. I've never seen it. I'm going into this blind. John, thank you for joining me at this. I don't know if we're going to go right out afterwards or talk. It's up to you. You could text me, message me. I'm going to ignore them as always because, you know, bad friend. But this was fun. I wish that you had more time. No, wait, that's Man on Fire. I didn't mean to Man on Fire this. I'm definitely I'm not putting explosives in any of our viewers' tushies. That's not good. I'm sorry. I just came out. Sometimes I Man on Fire when I'm not prepared. Whoops. Let's enjoy. Wait. No, I thought K through 3 was maybe a typo, but of course not. We're really kindergarten to third grade driver's ed courses. That's adorable. James Stewart. A minute. If this is actually Jimmy Stewart, I'm gonna lose it.
There goes Mr. Speed King himself, passing on a curve.
Whoa! Jimmy Stewart!
Hey, what's the matter, lady? Your arm broken? Hey.
It's Jimmy's house.
Pull over there, Jack. You need to hog the whole road. Lady, that stop sign means you. What you're saying is one of the most interesting and important experiments in driver education today.
Yep. This was in 54.
And it proves that some people really do drive like 6-year-olds.
And this is what he worked on.
For example, most of our traffic and motor safety problems are created by a few childishly inconsiderate drivers. Drivers who play childish but dangerous games with everyone else on the road.
Pennsylvania drivers.
Lady, that stop sign means you. Well, if bad driving habits are childish, when is the best time to learn to be a good citizen behind the steering wheel? Well, based on the old proverb that as the twig is bent, so is the tree inclined, at Garfield Elementary School in Phoenix, Arizona, a new approach to driving safety education has been developed. School children are learning about the automotive age before they learn their ABCs.
Wait, kindergartners aren't learning their ABCs?
Driver education begins soon after school opens for kindergarten classes, first, second, and third grades. First, a magic safety show dramatizes the basic rules of safety.
I love that.
Each year's magic show is new and different,
really
wonderful to behold.
Sincerely hope that it's an actual cop.
And while they're watching the rabbit that comes out of the hat and the mysteriously changing stop sign, even the smallest children learn that the big men in the blue uniforms are their friends.
It's Paw Patrol.
The familiar games of kindergarten have been modernized to teach a life-saving lesson, the meaning of stop and go.
Wait, there was enough... Oh, sorry, Susie, you're just gonna have to...
First graders get out into the big wide world to learn by doing.
Those first graders are almost as big as that woman.
Crosswalks become familiar through first-hand experience.
I know firsthand.
And as for jaywalking, not these kids. It seems that the younger we are, the faster we can learn new things. And it seems the earlier we learn something, the more likely it is to become a part of our basic character. Almost every small child has the capacity for learning courtesy and sportsmanship. And these are the simple basics of good driving attitudes. On tabletops, with tiny cars, first graders learn an awareness of the rights of others and the need for rules and regulations to protect those rights. At first, it's hard to see why we have to stay on the right side of the road, especially when we don't know right from left. But safety consciousness is something that can be learned along with spelling and arithmetic, and more fun, too, even though it means learning how to wait your turn with self-control and good sportsmanship. But toys are just toys. There's nothing like the real thing. And here's the real thing. Real tires with real air in them, headlights that work, a horn that blows.
Real engine.
This car, mounted on blocks, is called the Phoenix Link Trainer, patterned after the famous aviation trainer on which so many pilots learned the fundamentals of flying without leaving the ground.
All right, folks.
While he's learning, young Mr. Future Driver may rack up quite a few miles without going
1954, same year as Rear Window, Jimmy Stewart.
But one proud
1954 was
day,
also
temporary
Brown
driver's
versus
permit as a reward for all the hours of practice.
Desegregation was right on the horizon. These guys are like, let's focus on.
Yeah, the first time behind the wheel of the one-boy power automobile in motion. But driving is a privilege that must be earned. Young Jimmy, for example, he had the idea that school was just about as bad as prison, and maybe if he absolutely refused to study, he might be sent home. And then he found out that no school, no driving. Today, Jimmy isn't exactly a top student, but he's in there trying.
You know what I mean?
With the help of the older students, tomorrow's drivers learn how to take care of their cars before they drive on the advanced course. The advanced driving course has just about everything that the American motorist encounters.
You know what? I
He's
changed my
driving
mind.
about town and across country.
I wish they had this when I
Highways,
was a
city
kid.
streets, crosswalks, pedestrians, traffic signals and policemen, and of course, country roads and detours.
Yes, it is pretty awesome.
Everyone takes his turn, being driver, pedestrian, or policeman. Traffic violators get passed or are brought to trial before a jury of the classmates.
It's on this paper. Sorry.
Now, crime just doesn't pay. This batch of hot rodders have had their licenses suspended for a day. At a most impressionable time of life, an important rule of society is learned. Laws are meant not to restrict, but to protect. For 3 years, in the first, second, third grade, children learn through actual experience.
I am well aware these are hand gestures that
they develop
are real hand
self-confidence
gestures,
and
but it
respect
is a
for the
little
rights of others. Courtesy and cooperation and
trickery.
sportsmanship are practiced until they become habits. Once established, these habits pay off. And when tomorrow's drivers outgrow the small cars, Safety on two wheels is stressed in the Phoenix program in
I mean, I
preparation
would
for the
almost
day when
argue
actual driving instruction begins.
it could be first, but yeah, all right.
Hey, do you remember your first driving lesson? There seemed to be so many things you had to learn all at once. But this high school student has been driving since kindergarten days. And now, behind the wheel of a fine, modern car, can concentrate on becoming an expert. And with a built-in code of driving ethics, she can soon become a responsible member of the driving community. Even the hot rod addict, with his craving for speed, is given a chance to release his youthful energies without injuring himself or others. Hot rod clubs, organized and supervised by local and state police, stage special races under established safety rules. Now, there's plenty of speed here, but the boys
Again, I'm okay with
themselves
this.
will drop a member for even a minor traffic violation.
Drop a member
That's
is
a
not
tougher sentence than a police judge could or would impose. While most teenagers behave themselves at the wheel, well, there always has to be someone who's the exception. Someone who hasn't learned that safety makes sense. In the judge's private chambers, the juvenile traffic offender appears with his parents for a friendly but a serious discussion of his case. If he has recklessly risked his own life and the lives of others, his license is suspended. And he's sent to Phoenix's attitude school for 5 two-hour classes. In this attitude school, state, county, and city police officers tell how laws and ordinances are passed by the people for their own common protection. Scientific tests and instruments are used to explain depth perception, reaction time, and muscular coordination, and to emphasize the importance of looking where you're going, of being on your toes, of being careful. Written examinations bring out the fine points of driving. And finally, the attitude school students ride in patrol cars to see for themselves why safety is important. In the past few years, thousands of graduates of the school have had their licenses restored because their attitudes have changed through better understanding of their cars, and their laws, and their policemen.
Their government.
The parents and teachers and the police of Phoenix don't claim that they've found the perfect answer to the problem of educating drivers for tomorrow, but they have shown what one community can do to help make streets and highways safer and more pleasant for all of us. And here's an interesting sidelight for you to think about.
I'm Jimmy.
One of the least expected dividends of the program is an improvement in adult driving habits. You see, parents, in setting good examples for their children, learn to be safer drivers themselves. They have to. Tomorrow's drivers won't excuse careless drivers.
I'm so glad we watched that. That was amazing. Jam handy picture. That was so good. Oh man. I mean, I would like to see what the results of this were. Was there ever a study done? Is Arizona the safest place to drive? I think so. I haven't heard it wasn't. Yeah, there's a lot of fun. Probably the best video we've shared so far in the stream. It is time for us to wrap up not only this stream, but all of June's Safety Month. I don't know if we'll do this again. Probably not in July, because July is, of course, National Recklessness Month. So YOLO. Constant YOLOing. I don't want to see the same number of fans in our on our socials after July's done. I want that number significantly decreased. I want to see a lot of memorialized accounts. What? That's too far. Be safe and hug your loved ones, and don't drive anywhere or pick up any kind of machinery or take a job. Don't even take a job. Just, it's not worth the risk. So I love you, and I'm sorry that makes you feel uncomfortable.